Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Sedona and this is Jeff.
Hi everyone!
Today I'm going to be drawing the character who finishes the domain, so without further ado, let's get started. So today I have my brother Dallas with me.
Hi, I'm gonna just comment on our drawings.
And as you saw from the very fast forward clip of us fighting the domain, Nouvelette did the last shot. So I promised that I would draw whoever did the last shot, and Nouvelette did. So I'm drawing Nouvelette, and I've never drawn him before, so I wasn't like super comfortable with drawing him. And it's definitely not my best art, but I feel like it turned out okay, decent, except his eyes smudged a lot. But it's okay because that was my mistake. But anyway, so this, you don't get to entirely see me drawing and coloring because I lost some of the footage for some of it because my stupid thing is being stupid and like won't record videos. But it's okay because I managed to get some stuff and put it out there for you guys.
Yeah.
So,
It looks really good so far.
thanks. When I was drawing it, my mom came in. She looked at it. She was like, "Oh, that looks really cool." And then I was like, "Yeah, I've never drawn him before, so I wasn't super comfortable drawing it." She's like, "Okay, good." She was like, "I couldn't tell with the long hair, but he looked kind of masculine, so I didn't know if it was a girl or a boy, but now you said it was a guy, so that looks like a guy." It's like, okay, perfect. But anyway, yeah. So, right now, I'm just drawing the hair and the little details that he has on his head. And he has, like, a lot of different details. I was just drawing shoulders and up, so it wasn't, like, a ton of his details. But it was still, like, a lot to draw. But it didn't take me very long to draw this. It was probably only, like, an hour and a half, maybe, to draw this. So, really short. That includes coloring and everything. So, yeah, Bubba, Dallas.
Yes.
What do you think so far?
I love it.
So,
I don't know what to say. I want to comment, but I don't know what to say. This is super off topic about this video. Off topic about this video. One time I was drawing guidelines and I forgot that I was drawing with a pen, and I was like, wait, you can't erase with a pen. So then I just decided to stop and I gave up on my drawing.
a lot of people draw with pen to just practice, and they do guidelines and stuff with pen, but to practice because you can't erase pens, so you don't feel like you have to make it perfect all the time.
Yeah.
So a lot of people practice with pen.
Got it.
I find it very hard to draw with pen.
Yeah,
That's just me. It doesn't like work that well with my brain. My brain doesn't work very well, period. So I can't complain. But
like for pens, you need like ink and everything. But then for pencils, you just need lead. You just need a little lead, and then you can just draw.
it's super easy to just buy more pens. It's just a ballpoint pen. It's not that insane.
Sometimes pens don't work, and they're like scams, and they just like when you want to push the button to like get the pen lead thing out, it just puts it back in right as you take it out.
Oh yes, my little brother's trouble with pens.
Yeah, that's my little trouble with pens.
Anyway, right now I'm working on the different details that he wears on his shirt, or whatever it is that he wears, his very long suit type thing. But anyway, so he has like a gem that was fun to draw. I liked coloring it in because it had a lot of different colors, and I got to use my white gel pen. You guys don't really see me use it because the footage cut off, but it's okay. Not much changed from by the time that I finished it. So what you see isn't the fully finished drawing, but it is the drawing. So mainly finished. Anyway, so what do you think, Bubs?
I love it, and I can't wait for the finishing product.
Also, really quick story time because my mom just interrupted my voiceover because, so a while ago we went to South Project Island in Texas, and we stayed at this hotel that we thought was going to be nice, but it was actually not. It was super dirty, and it was literally a mall turned into a hotel, and it was kind of insane, and it was the same name as a nicer hotel that was literally right behind it, so we thought we were staying at the one right behind it, but we were not. So we came in, and
the first one looked like the parking garage for the really nice one.
Yeah, it literally looked like a parking garage for the one in front of it. But anyway, so we went inside, and we went in our room. We're like, oh my god, this is filthy, because there were stains everywhere, and there was like hair in the shower, and it was so disgusting, and I can't even describe it. It was
flip-flops in the shower.
But I can't even describe it. It was just so nasty. So anyway, me and my dad went to the store, and then when we were walking around, we saw fake cockroaches because it was near Halloween at the time. So we looked at each other, we're like, would this be perfect or what? So we got them, and we decided to scare my mom with them. So what we did is my mom wanted to get up and see the sunrise. So we put them into the bathroom, like climbing from the shower at night. And then in the next morning, when she was up to get dressed, she went into the bathroom and she saw the fake cockroaches.
I was sound asleep.
She was screaming. She was like, oh my god, we're leaving this place right now. Because we'd heard so many stories of people who were like, we saw cockroaches in our hotel. And my mom was already so like paranoid and scared if she found cockroaches. So it was so funny. And then my sister decided to bring some home. And then she scattered them around our house. And then randomly, just now, my mom was cooking dinner. She's like, oh my god. I was like, what? She was like, she was like, which one of my darling children put these fake cockroaches by the fruit? And then we went outside. When we went out there, we're like, oh yeah, that was Charlotte. Because Charlotte had put them there. A while ago. Anyway, it was really funny. But anyway, back to my drawing. Now I am coloring, and I think this is the first time you guys have seen me color and draw like the actual sketch.
I'm wearing a cowboy hat.
So that's kind of fun. Now you guys don't really get to see my full process because I had a lot of footage, so I had to cut a lot out. Even though it didn't take me very long, and I usually have to cut more out, but I was trying to fit the fighting the domain and drawing it and coloring it. I cut out the line art because that's super boring, and I figure you guys don't want to see the line art. So right now I'm just using my liquid gold Copic marker, which is Y28, and I love it so much because it looks like real gold, and I've probably said that in every single one of my videos, but I love it. Anyway, and then for some reason I decided to use N8 because my N6 is totally out of ink, and it does not look very good, but I fix it with C5. So you guys don't really see that at the end, but it looks better. So I'm just coloring all the gold because he has a lot of gold and blue. So yeah, I'm just coloring the gold and then using grays N8 and C5 for shadows and things. And I figured that I might as well cut out the rest of the gold because it was just the same thing over and over again. But now I'm just shading the little white parts, and I don't know what this is called, so comment down below if you know what this is called, the little thing that I'm coloring right now, but I have no idea what it is. It's kind of the same thing that like Levi wears, but I don't know what it's called. I feel like I've seen it somewhere and it's like on the tip of my tongue, but I just cannot remember for the life of me. So anyway, I'm just using C1, C3, and C5 to shade all the white parts.
Okay, how does anybody know what that thing is?
What thing?
The thing that you were just coloring and you're still coloring it?
Oh, it's just an article of clothing. A lot of people are smarter than I am.
I'm questioning it.
Questioning what?
The article of clothing.
I don't know what it's called. You guys probably know better than I do.
Yeah.
My brother agreeing with me. What a kind family I have. Anyway, so I did harsh and soft shadows. For one of them, I just kind of like, I don't know, just did random soft shadows. And then for others, I did harsher shadows with like a more crisp line. Kind of like an anime rather than like actual blending, because I just decided to do that. But anyway, and on his little shoulder pad type thing, I'm not exactly sure what to call it, as I am with most things, there's this little bit that's like shining in the light, so I tried to do that, but a lot of it got covered with darker pens, so it was kind of hard, but I tried. It's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah.
So I was just trying to blend it slightly, but then I ended up kind of like covering it all, and I did want to make it darker also because it was too light, so I just used N8 for a shadow, and then I blended it out with C5, and then used N8 for the part underneath it, and that looked better. But anyway, and it does cut off the paper a little bit, but I am drawing more outside of the frame. But anyway, now I'm drawing the little gem thing, and I'm using BG11 and B00 for it, and then B04, which was like sky blue or something, I don't know what it's called, for the darker bits that like aren't shining and reflecting the light. So yeah, and then I used B18 because I'd run out of it in my previous video, but then like a little bit more ink was in there, so I managed to use that for shadows and different things, but I ran out very quickly, so I'm lucky that I had just enough for Nouvellette, but I'm going to have to get a refill for that. So anyway, I'm just coloring in all the blue with B04. And then I am going to use my gel pen for the gem to make it look better, but right now I'm using B18 for shadows on the little blue parts. Luckily, I wasn't drawing full picture of him, so there wasn't a ton of blue that I had to draw, so I had just enough to draw little blue details that he had.
Is he eating your Copics?
It kind of looks like it. So what do you think, Bubs?
I love it, and I can't wait for the finishing product. I don't know what to say. It's so good.
Don't mind my brother having a seizure over there. Anyway, so I'm just coloring that in, and then that got pretty boring. So then I'm just coloring in the blue parts of his hair. You don't see a ton of it in this drawing that I did. It's mostly just like gray and white and whatever color hair he has. But there is one part that was showing, so I drew that, and I colored it in with blue, but I didn't put a lot of detail into it because I didn't have like darker blues that weren't like a blue-green. But then for the lighter parts that were lighter and not just full shadows, I got to use lighter blues, and I always have fun shading hair. I really like shading hair, which is kind of random, but I do. So anyway, I was just coloring in the little like feather thingy looking thing that, yeah, wow, me, the expert at explaining things.
Yes, the expert.
So anyway, then I'm just adding blues on his hair, and his hair wasn't super hard. It was just time consuming because there was a lot to blend, and I didn't have a ton of colors to blend with either, but it still took me a while. But anyway, I'm just using darker blues to shade the blue parts of the hair, and it wasn't really hard at all. I just had to add like different strands and make it look like it had some sort of depth at all. But mostly for his hair, I just kind of did harder shadows and less blending and like soft shadows.
Wait, really fast. His outfit looks very futuristic.
It does?
Yeah, because look at all that gold and look at all that like sky blue.
Yeah, Genshin outfits are very detailed. And whoever like creates these characters and comes up with their character design, like, I don't know what they're making, but they deserve a raise because they're insane.
They deserve 5 stars on the board.
Yes. Anyway, so I'm just adding different details for this little feather thing that comes out of the thing on his head. Yeah, me, the expert at explaining things. And
Again, more explorative.
part of wow.
I don't know what to say.
And my brother, the expert at grammar.
Yes. You remember that joke that was like, your grammar is giving me cancer, and I said my grandma is giving me cancer.
Yeah, because I said it one time in a random British accent, and he thought that I was saying my grandma is giving me cancer. So.
My grandma gives me cancer. I did not say that right.
It was so bad. Anyway, now I'm just adding more to a shirt because I realized that I forgot some things in the middle, but it was super easy to just add in really quick. So then I am working on his eyes, and his eyes, from what I saw, were kind of like purpley, so that's what I did. I used like V20, V22, and V25, and then like V09 or something for like the darker shadows, but I don't know. And then I just used my gel pen for the pupil. Yeah, just so you guys know the colors I'm using in case you were curious. But I do believe that this is V09 or V04 or something like that I'm using right now. Anyway, Bubba, what's new with you?
I don't know what to say. It's just so good.
Chill.
I'm having another Caesar.
Caesar. You go back. You go back to Rome. Anyway, the other day was Thanksgiving. We went to our friend's house for Thanksgiving. So that was fun. But now it is officially the Christmas season.
Yeah, let's go.
My brother's clapping and dancing. But anyway, I think I'm
Jingle
gonna...
bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Okay, chill. Anyway, I think I'm going to do like something that I do for Christmas where, I don't know, it's gonna be like drawing my OCs like Christmas themed or something like that. So like this video if you want to see that video.
You should draw Rudolph.
It also does help me a lot if you like the video. So consider doing that. And
yeah,
subscribing.
Draw Rudolph. And all the other reindeer, like Vlixen, Dancer, Prancer.
Vlixen?
It's Vlixen.
It's Vixen.
No, it's Vlixen. I remember.
Oh.
I was fighting over reindeer.
Anyway, actual really quick shout out to my friend in Genshin Impact, Moonlight, for coming up with this idea with me and being in this video with me. She has a YouTube channel, but I don't know what it's called. So, sorry about that. But,
maybe it's called, like, Moonlight or something.
No, it's not. She
You
subscribed
should ask her.
She subscribed to me, so subscribe if you want to be on one of my videos.
Yeah.
Because I've done videos with other people twice. I've done one with a Roblox, friend of mine that I drew his avatar, and then with Moonlight, where I draw her character that, does the last hit in the Genshin domain. But anyway, so now I'm just shading his hair, and as soon as I figured out like how I wanted to do it, it was super easy. It was just kind of time consuming. So yeah, I've probably said that a few times, but it was time consuming. So Bubba, so how are you?
I'm still gonna have a seizure if I say anything, so just I love it.
Are you excited for Christmas?
Yes.
What are you gonna ask for Christmas?
I've already asked for like a million things. I want to ask for a black fades to red guitar.
Oh, that'll be cool. That'd be cool if you got that. What else?
I don't know. I want a lot of stuff.
Do you want any like Legos or anything?
Yes, I want a bunch of Legos. And the Lego that I really, really want is it's like a superhero Aquaman one, and it's like the whole Atlantis like city thing. It's really cool.
That exists? Does that exist?
Yes, of course it does.
I've never seen that before.
Same, but I just want it for Christmas.
But you've never seen it before, but you said it exists. If you've never seen it before, how do you know it exists?
Santa can make anything.
Yeah, true.
Santa can make a log.
I want a log for Christmas.
Yes. No, you want your home for Christmas.
You want trash for Christmas.
You're a gum wrapper.
Yeah, it's a joke in my family that I am trash, and my brother and sister and everyone always calls me like a piece of garbage. And whenever we pass by a trash can, I'll be like, "Oh look, Sedona, it's your home." I'll be like, yes, thank you so much.
Okay, but I have her down as in text messages as gum wrapper.
And he has me down as a picture of a gum wrapper.
And you know those filters where you can make like different colors? I made it gray. Just gray.
Because my life is gloomy and depressing.
Yeah.
Anyway, for the background, I decided to go with a purple color. It's like a blue violet. It's BV13, but it's super streaky because I was starting to run out of ink. I clearly need a lot of Copic refills.
You know what? I wonder what Gyu sees in his life.
Who? You?
Yeah. He's so depressed and gloomy.
My brother making Demon Slayer jokes when he's never even seen it. Oh, my family is perfect.
It's perfect. First I was your brother, now I was you. Skibbity, my friend. It's a Freddy's joke and I haven't even seen it.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm just doing the backgrounds, which is just BV13, and then I do BV17.
PG-13.
And then I do BV17 for like little like gradient thing, but it was running out of ink, so it didn't really work very well, and you guys don't really get to see it because the video cuts off because that's how stupid I am. But now my brother is dancing back here, so
with a squishmallow.
with my sister's squishmallow.
No, this is my squishmallow.
Oh, from where?
Pretty sure it was from my stocking last Christmas. Last Christmas, you gave me my heart.
Okay, anyway, that's enough of that, Bubba. So anyway, the background is super boring, and when I went to show my mom, she was like, it looks a little streaky. Is there any way you could like fix that? I was like, yeah, if I had more ink in my pen, but I didn't. So anyway, we are nearing the end, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.